Hello everyone on YouTube. I'm here at the Magic Kingdom, right where Space Mountain is located, and right next to it they have a little video game arcade of their own. Now this is pretty much when you leave Space Mountain, you just can go in and hang out in the arcades. So I'm gonna go inside, take a look at what they have, and see if it's worth it. Arcades has got to be around here somewhere. This looks like the main shopping area. Here we go. They're at the arcades. Let's see what they got.
Yeah.
So basically,
That
this
would
is
be
just
nice.
a shopping area. Next to it's their arcade. So let's begin, shall we? First one is the toy taxi crane game, as usual with the spiky balls. Then we got the amazing road trip. And two E-Claw crane games. One's a little more than the other. Well, this is a new thing. They have here their own Disney Cars racing game. I've never seen this before. But under all honesty, I've never seen the movie, but I understand what the movie's about. Actual talking cars. They're trying to make it a less child-friendly thing. Nothing like Transformers, but whatever. By the looks of it, I'd say this is pretty promising. Kind of reminds me of those video games they showed in GameCube and whatnot. I got them in. I think that's a good old-fashioned racer. I think this is taking place within the Cars 1 and 2. So might as well enjoy it, right? Over here we have a long line of NASCAR team racing. And then we got Dead Heat. Afterburner Climax. And a lot of tanks. I think tanks are by far the most popular to date from Disney standards. And here's Fruit Ninja in its own little clothes. And then we have the X2 Exceed 2. An interesting plastic one, no doubt. Moving on ahead. Got the Hummer Extreme Edition. Here's H2 Overdrive, or H2O Overdrive, depending on what name you want it. Seawolf with the classic arcade cabinet style. Got a little ride for the kids. Looks like a tractor trailer or bulldozer. Yeah, bulldozer, that's what it is. Now this is unique. This is called Pac-Man Smash. By the looks of it, I say this comes straight from the new Pac-Man series that comes up on Disney XD. It's just basically an air hockey with versus teams. It's like all the other games. But it looks like it has like multiple ponds or something. I wish I could get a shot to see how it works. But, alright. So I guess Pac-Man needs to be a big thing. Moving on ahead. Now we got Guitar Hero Arcade. And we got two more additional cranes from Grab and Go. And another candy crane. So Candy Crane House. Next up is Blackout. And after that is the Prize Locker. Here's the Typhoon Ride Simulator. And then moving on to the next row of arcade games. We got here Speeding Tickets, which is mostly, I think it's pretty much for kids, a racer for kids, judging by looks of it. Never seen it before. But we also have a lot of Fast and Furious arcade cabinets here, from Tokyo Drift to Fast and Furious Supercars, and then we have Super Bikes too. Now this is interesting. I found this in on Funplex a while back, but this is called Jetpack Joyride. It's a bit of a combination of Explosion Man, the Jet Temple Run, and the usual. pretty interesting feature, actually. Just need to be careful. You have to keep on riding and do many boosts as you can. Otherwise, you're going to get yourself in a whole lot of trouble. I think it also has a little bit of portal element as well, judging by the lab style. But it's a pretty fun experience and an interesting mix. So if you want, go ahead and see for yourself. Of course, we got two air hockey tables, one for big kids and one for littles. Now we got more stuff. We got the Blazing Angels. Then we have the Snowcross from Winter X games. Another Twisted Racer. And here's the Star Wars Racer Arcade, based around the first episode of Star Wars. Pretty fun. Then we have Mario Kart Arcade GP. And now we have two more E-Claws in both directions. So let's move on ahead. Here's Family Bowl 2. Got the little hoops for the children. And then we have this new Redemption Club popcorn. I think this is mostly like another, you have to catch all the kernels as you can by the sound of it. And now we got Line and Drive, another baseball. Never really see much of those. They normally have it in a pinball style, but it would seem that it's not much popular than the original pinball machines. Then we have Tux Arcade, which is a bit of a snowboarding penguin simulator. Basically, you have to race down to the bottom. Again, child game. Then we have World Series Baseball, and my personal favorite, Space Taxi from Sega. And here's Jumpin' Fantasy. Got Super Shot Basketball. Here's the Milk Jar Toss. Actually, a little cabinet right here. Then we have Down the Clown bonus. Football, a little bit of football from NFL, baseball, Major Leagues, a lot of skee balls. Then we have the Speed of Light down here. A Pinnacle Junior claw machine. And there's like a lot of classic arcade games here. Let's take a look. Of course, nothing says classic like the 20th reunion of Miss Pac-Man and Galaga. Then we have the triple threat of Nintendo of Donkey Kong Jr. and Mario Brothers. Here's Target Toss Pro. And more classic arcades like the triple threat of Centipede, Missile Command, and Millipede. Then we have Space Invaders and Quicks. And here's the new retro arcade. But this time a two-way cabinet between Robotron 2084 and Joust. Damn it, I like these triple threats. Pretty impressive. Okay, now I think we have one more thing to look into. It's right down this end. They got multiple pinball machines right here. There we go. Total of 5. Not bad. First up is the Pirates of the Caribbean. Then we have Indiana Jones. James Cameron's Avatar. And then we have X-Men, which the new movie Days of Future Past, or whatever they call it, out. I'm a little concerned about that because it seems like pretty much a retread of the first class. But I guess they will have to be watching it to see what's going on. And last but not least, we have the Marvel's The Avengers. The movie that made Marvel the biggest thing in movies. So I think that pretty much wraps it up. Gotta admit, this is a really good arcade. Very promising. And it has unique features. Wide varieties. We got the classics and the originals. So if you're lucky, you you want to go to Magic Kingdom, head on down to the Space Mountain and the arcade. It's right next to it. That's pretty much stuff to walk through. Hope you enjoyed it, and stay tuned for more of my videos.